Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm John.
And I'm Richard.
And today we're going to be reacting to DanMachi Season 2, Episode 2. And Richard, in the last episode, we'll do a little story time, catch us up. We had a little catching up from last season. We started off with Belle and Party and some other members down in the dungeon. Seem to be doing okay, a little deeper levels. And so they go out and they celebrate that night, and they're talking about their almost level 3, I believe it is, or maybe he did hit level 3.
Yeah.
And so we had Apollo's party there, and they wanted to kind of harass them for talking about their measly levels. And so, you know, a little scuffle happens, and maybe some people in Apollo's family got a little injured, but by the end of it, one member of Apollo's family took pretty good care of Belle. So he was...
Yeah, he had him like in a chokehold.
He was pretty rough looking.
Yeah.
So, you know, by the end of it, both sides took some good damage, and they kind of parted ways and, you know, thought it was done with. You know, they both, you know, ended up pretty bad or roughed up. And, but, you know, next day, they get a letter from Apollo, a little invite to a party. Yeah. Maybe all is forgiven. Maybe Apollo wants to kind of, you know, work things out. Hopefully nothing else happens bad between them. No bad blood kind of thing.
Exactly.
And, you know, the message delivers weren't too convincing either. Because, you know, you didn't have to go if you don't want to.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the one was just, she was just kind of like, yeah, you don't have to. And then the other one just kind of bops her in the head and just stop
you have my condolences.
Yeah.
that always sounded good.
Right.
So they go, and I'll honestly say it started off pretty well. They had a good time.
Yeah, they had like a whole bunch. It wasn't just Hestia's familia too. It was like a whole bunch of other different familias.
They had all the gods and goddesses invite their familia.
Which was different. So yeah, it was like what's her name? Hephaestus was there, and gosh, what was was it Aphrodite or the
there was actually quite a few, but I don't remember their names. You can look it up as we kind of go. But
that's fine.
So they had some good times and good laughs. Hestia was a little jealous of all the girls kind of, you know, picking on Belle, or maybe Belle was looking at other girls one way or the other. But so Eyes was there.
I was gonna say I think she's more jealous of Eyes.
Had that little awkward first dance where they kind of shared that together, and that was a good moment. And by the end of the party, maybe even the end of the episode, actually, Apollo makes his grand entrance to the party, and all seems to be going well. The dance is going on, but the dance music stops, I believe, and the light drops on Belle and Eyes, and Apollo walks over and kind of confronts them out of nowhere about the little quarrel that happened. And really, you know, you would think all was taken care of, but find out Apollo's pretty spiteful. So
who knew?
Yeah, who knew? And he wants to challenge Hestia's familia to a war game, but not just any war game. One where if they win, they get Belle.
Yeah. And actually, they didn't even say what would happen if Hestia's familia would win.
They're actually acting like they're not gonna win. Yeah. So
it's almost as if they probably stacked this game against Hestia and Belle. Who knows?
Yeah, that could happen.
Surely not. Surely Apollo.
It's a fair game.
Apollo will be nice and fair, and you know he's gonna take this like a champ, one way or another. You know.
Yeah, but so that's where we are right now, and let's just get into this reaction then.
Yep. Oh yeah, the war game. Dun dun dun! Everyone's surprised.
Hey! Actually, some of them were like, "Yeah!"
Right.
Wait a second. Did they actually say I went to see this?
I want to see this.
Oh, okay, I was like, whoa, did everybody know about this before them?
Whoa, hey, dude, calm down.
Oh.
Calm down.
Oh, I see. Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, can't they just? Well, I probably can't refuse now because they probably can't escape.
See? Oh, well, that turned out pretty simple. They said no.
But they can't escape now, I bet. I bet there's no way for them to leave.
That little smirk, like, Yeah. The war game's probably already kind of started, it seems like.
Probably. Oh, they actually did escape. Okay.
Oh. Children?
Wow. Yeah, they can just pretty much take him.
I mean, they don't really have too much, but yeah, taking Belle would be about everything.
Maybe this place too, I guess, but...
Yeah, I know, right?
And yeah, he's going to step out, and everyone's going to attack him.
Hey!
Look at that.
So where were you going today, Belle? Oh, I guess they don't even really have a house anymore.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, just so happens, yeah. Which means she's going to get involved, I hope. Because she's pretty OP, if I remember correctly. I mean, yeah, kind of did. You would think, though, that this would be, like, illegal or something.
To our love's nest. Take him out, Belle. Yeah.
Hey, all right.
I mean, he does all right, really. I mean, as long as that one guy's not there, they should have a chance.
He's probably there, though.
Oh, they snuck off. Very smart.
Yeah, like, seriously, that should be, like, illegal or something. I mean... Oh, wow, that's ominous. Apparently, they just can't shoot very well either.
I know.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. If they can make it there.
Through the wall? Or at least a window?
I was going to say, he's probably just going to jump, yeah.
Or just jump over, yeah.
But now he's going to be more susceptible to the...
You should give up. Oh, it's them.
Yeah, it's them.
The messengers. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, he's kind of...
Creepy. A little obsessed.
Yeah.
Oh, no! Yeah. Would you? That's going to join us?
Yeah, she's like, it's going to happen, so just let it happen. Well, at least she understands. Ooh. Yeah, for real, this should be, like, there should be some kind of law against this. I mean, come on. This is happening in the middle of town. Save your energies for the dungeons.
I'm actually surprised by how few civilians there are.
Right. Well, maybe they just went inside.
Maybe they had time to prep for all this beforehand.
Well, no, they're hearing all this and they're like, oh, we're not going outside. Oh, devours the sun. Apollo. Wow. Wow. Jumps over the moon. So who would be the moon then? Hestia?
Maybe? I don't know. It's kind of a...
How did they not hear that?
Well, it might be across town.
Yeah, it might be across town, you're right. Did you not see the ominous clouds?
Yeah, I was going to say... Hmm.
Yeah, you might want to help them. Go help them.
How convenient they heard that.
Yeah, go help them.
That's cool.
Just go. I mean, I know there's probably some. No. No. You can't say that. You can't say that. They're cheating.
Okay.
They're cheating.
Don't wanna get involved with another familia in a war game.
Right. But they're still cheating though. This ain't right.
I know. It's kind of crazy how cold they are. Oh, that's not.
Oh,
that's
moon.
other familias
flying over the moon. Artemis.
Oh, okay.
Right? No.
Well, I just thought it was weird. It was a different familia crest.
Yeah.
Than Apollo's.
But that one lady just said.
Yeah.
Flying over the moon
to devour the sun.
Yeah. Interesting.
Oh, is that one dude?
Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna get a proper fight.
I don't know what level he is, but I think he was pretty strong.
4 or 5, something like that. Curious about his voice actor though. Yay! Rejoice! Oh.
Ooh. He's just like messing with him, not even trying, taking him down.
Yeah. Make them stop. Right.
No point. Oh.
Ugh. No, that can't be. Come on.
So they're just gonna let the familia be destroyed because
you can't do that. That's wrong. That there should be like I don't know.
I mean, there is a fine, but yeah.
I mean, there should be a fine plus arrests plus whatever. You know, they're attacking the city essentially or destroying the city.
Familia. Wow. Wow. I always feel so bad for Bell because he takes so much damage.
Right. Who freaking knows? Whatever you say, guy.
So now he's jealous of all this, and oh,
but the maid can interfere because she's not part of the familia at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not who I was thinking of, but.
Oh. Hey, at least he gets some help.
Yeah, finally. I don't think he can. I don't think he can. I feel like that would be my role as a sniper.
Yeah.
In D&D, I'm always the archer, so.
That's actually pretty good to snipe.
Or ranger,
with a bow. Wow.
Yeah, they're not gonna be running very far.
Yeah.
He's too far. He's too much. He's hurt too much.
Are you okay? No.
Ooh.
Wow, that's still pretty impressive he was able to get out of the way, though.
I mean, adrenaline at this point, I'm sure. Yay!
Hey, if you'll please allow us to join in the fun.
Yeah, we would actually. They're not slouches either. They can actually hold their own. Hey, hey, healing potion.
Nice. Just what they needed.
He's lost his
Oh, did he not have his knife?
no, his breastplate.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Huh. I didn't even think about that whenever he was getting cut up.
Well, yeah.
What's with that look? Like,
Well, that I don't know. Maybe
that's kind of weird smile.
I don't know. I think that was just like, yeah, he's good to go now. Maybe or maybe not. And now they're on their own again. I mean, as a distraction, he should be fine, right?
Hmm. They're not doing such a great job with these.
Yeah, I know.
They're kind of letting them go. Okay, well there we go.
She got those guys. Uh-oh.
Who's that? Oh, it's from her old guild. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I think he did something.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't they have this in the first season?
Yeah. They didn't actually say who it was, but I'm assuming.
I'm guessing it's the Soma family or whatever it said. Maybe.
Maybe. Wait, so how did the guild hear they're fighting?
The rumors.
No, but they were like, "Oh, what's going on? What's the fuss?"
Oh.
Wow.
So can't they just go and accept the war game? I guess.
That's probably what's going to happen. But they're just going to follow you anywhere. It doesn't matter what you do. They're gonna pursue you. That's that's the whole thing that they were saying.
Come on. No, not right now. I mean, I get that she's really in love with him and things like that, but she shouldn't base all this on that right now if he feels that way.
And now they found them. Yep. 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 There. That's.
Thanks for screaming out. They interrupted you?
Why are we going southwest?
Maybe that's where the guild hall is?
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna go straight to him.
Well, I guess they're just gonna accept the war games. I don't know.
How did they all get back there already?
No, I think these are just different people.
Or other ones?
Yeah. Oh, gee, I wonder.
From. It was your glove, sir. There we go.
Yeah. What? What?
They're going to be decided fairly together.
Yeah,
I'll send you details later,
I'm
though.
sure.
But I guess now they have peace.
For the moment.
Gotta prioritize.
What? Yeah, he. Or, you could get more people into your familia in that time. I mean...
So if they keep putting this off, is this whole season going to be him, like, power leveling? This is kind of a weird twist.
I guess they can't.
Oh. Now she's going to go ask why eyes.
Nope. What?
He didn't even have a chance to talk.
There we go. There we go. I was gonna say she seems nicer than that. So.
Yeah, she was calling him Argonaut Coon earlier.
Yeah, but also in
I think that was
the other series.
Oh, okay. There's okay. That's sorry, got them mixed up.
Right.
I still don't see this being like an overnight thing.
Unless there's like a hyperbolic time chamber.
One level of dungeon time just really slows down. That would be interesting, but
or isn't there some RPGs where like you can use an item to like gain twice the experience or something like that for each for each
some RPGs
combat.
have that.
Yeah. All right. So one thing I was thinking about while watching the outro, of course, you had Hestia and Belle, and they were all celebrating with all the other characters. Lily and what's his name? Wealth, yes. And they're just having a good old time. It's like we were talking, like these people are having a good time. They're friends, but they're all from different familias. So it's like
it's an odd setup,
right? But look, Hestia, I get it. You want to be with Belle, have a grand old time, just the two of you, but clearly that's not working out very well. Like clearly. You need to get more people into your familia.
Need to prioritize things a little.
Right. I mean, again, I get it, but now you've been backed into a corner. You had no choice but accept these war games, which, if you had 20, 50, 100 people in your familia, maybe it would have been okay, but
that would distract her from her love.
I guess, but it's just like
her time and attention.
I mean, yeah, but now you have a chance of losing him and losing your familia for that matter. I mean, I don't know. Like again, I understand Hestia. I understand her character, why she's doing what she's doing, but after all this is said and done, I'm assuming whether it be next episode or the end of the season, whatever the case may be, she should really kind of do some maybe it would be a good idea to start getting other people. Yeah,
it's even weird that Lily isn't a part of their familia.
Yeah,
I always thought she was, I guess.
Well, I knew she was part of another familia, but I could have sworn there was like something from the first season where, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll join up with your familia or whatever," because they had this whole thing at the end of the one episode, and then Lily was just like, "Oh, by the way, I'm still not giving up Belle," and then of course Hestia gets jealous and it goes back and forth, blah blah blah, whatever. But I could have sworn there was a scene like that. I guess I have to go back and rewatch that part. But I guess she was never officially part of their familia. But even still, even if it's not her, if it's not Wealth, get some other people, guys. Come on, even if you got like 20 like really skilled people, they should get the elf made in there. I mean, I know she had that thing with her old familia, like she was like the only survivor or whatever, but she's super skilled, and I think she would be very useful in this kind of situation. But whatever.
And really, I guess to a degree, now that I think more about it, maybe it's because of where they live.
True.
Because they do live in the basement of a rundown kind of church.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess if they were to prioritize like the small amount of money they do make from dungeoneering, they could find something a little better, and that might encourage more people to join.
Or they can get at least 2 or 3 more people to actually join in.
Yeah.
Do the dungeoneering or whatever, get some money, use the extra money, because the more people you have, ideally the more resources you get, the more money you make. And then they can go to their own headquarters.
Even as a new adventure, if you were to walk up to a familia house and be like, do I want to join the Hestia family? Let's see what you got. And they open up the doors, everything's dilapidated, broken down. Or should I go to Apollo and you have gates surrounding your building to protect you? You walk up, there's a huge mansion, waterfalls. You're like, wonder which one's going to benefit me more in the long run for resources.
Hestia, because Apollo is creepy. Well, he's very, very creepy.
That's a good point too. but what's going to benefit me?
I mean, I guess, but definitely not Apollo. Yeah. I could see any of the other gods or goddesses, but not Apollo. He's a little
just making a like an outside.
Yeah. I know what you mean. It just. Man, Apollo was so creepy. Oh my, really? He's like making out with a chess piece. Like, come on, guy, come on.
He's that creepy uncle you never go visit.
I don't even know. It just he was something. Is this based off the actual Apollo? Was the actual Apollo like this? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because was it Greek?
Yeah, Greek god.
Yeah. I mean, that's a whole thing there. But man, that was I would not want to join that familia specifically because of him.
That's your favorite scene now, isn't it?
No, it's really
that you want to forget.
But in any case, yeah. So, yeah, Belle's got like a huge hurdle for this season, man.
Yeah, I mean, it took him the whole season almost to get to level 2, and that was a struggle. Like, he shouldn't even have got there as fast as he did.
Right.
And now he's got to overcome someone that's even more powerful, maybe even double what he had to do in the first season. And I really don't know what the timeline is for this. If it's gonna, Hestia maybe gonna delay it for a day or 2 or a week or whatever. Months, years. I mean, we don't really know what the thing is. There's so much that I have in mind for this, and I'm like, wow, what do you do right now? Because you've already, I mean, honestly, a lot's happened just in these first couple episodes where it's like, we were hit with some pretty hard stuff right off the bat, a lot of action. Right. And then they were like, okay, now there's this hurdle that you can't almost see the top of, and you just need to jump that and overcome it in the time before this war game starts. Right. I'm going to go delay them. You go do your thing. Probably, make sure you get that done.
Right.
And I'm like, what?
The other thing, too, is like, I was kind of, I mean, I don't know the source material or anything. So I was kind of going into this like, oh, we're going to do more dungeoneering, maybe have some
more fun, maybe adventures,
maybe a little stuff on the side, maybe a little bit there, but more dungeoneering, more party adventures, and man, this is like, this actually kind of reminds me of, was it Attack on Titan season 3 part 1 maybe, or maybe even season 2 where
you thought there was season 3 more about Titans, and then all of a sudden Levi's instructor showed up.
Yeah, and it's just like more about humans attacking humans. Like, I don't know, just kind of just like, wow, this is kind of different. Like, I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I do feel like the guild or the city or somebody should have more control over that, because at this point, like, it should be like,
there should be a god. There should be a god over all of them. Like a Zeus character, perhaps, that would keep this fair. But being in line with Greek mythology, things just kind of go wonky with stuff like that.
The thing is, like, I kind of have to wonder how much of this happens, in the city, like how frequent it happens, between different familias, like. There could be a war between, I don't know, Apollo versus Ares or somebody, and like, who have, I'm sure, hundreds, if not thousands of familia in their...
And tons of resources to pay.
Right.
And then there's a fine system, they talked about that, but they were just like, well, they'll pay it.
Yeah, and it's just like, that should not be enough. There should be more things there, because, like, there should be a guild or a familia or somebody that should be like the police essentially, and just like, oh no, you guys, no, you need to, if you're going to do this, there should be a designated area. It's like, if you're going to do this in the war game area. Don't do it out here, because we'll arrest you, we'll find you, and then whatever else, severe punishments,
or maybe strip you of your power or your familia.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, there should be a much harsher system to prevent stuff like this from happening, because it's like, you're kind of wasting your resources doing all this instead of like going to the dungeon and doing things there, but whatever. I don't know. I just something about that whole situation just irritates me. I guess it's supposed to, but it's like, man, come on, you guys got to have something else here, some other system to deal with things like this. But anyways, whatever. That's
so just going over the episode in general. I mean, I'm glad Bell was able to make it as far as he did. He did take a lot of damage, and even through it all, he was able to protect Hestia, and did a great job with all of that.
Right. Had some of his allies come in and join the fray. It's like, because I was just like, man, where is everybody? Where is everybody?
And it was kind of delayed how it took him so long to get help, and that's regrettable. But one thing I do want to kind of point out for a second was the whole thing where they were weighing their options, and they said, well, maybe we should, just kind of, well, I think the options were to just keep running and have them chase us, or I think Hestia said something like, well, let's just go far away. And that didn't really seem like an option. It was just more like well, even if you run far away, from what I understand, he's still going to be able to chase you.
Yeah, exactly. They've been saying that this whole time. Like, no matter where you go, he's gonna keep finding you.
And it didn't seem realistic because it was more of a selfish thing, I thought, because it was more of a, well, Belle, tell me that you like me. I think actually she was saying love, but I could be wrong with
It's
knowing
probably
Japanese.
love,
Well,
sure.
one way or the other, but she wanted to hear him say that, and I don't know what that would have triggered if he would have said more than I respect you, but either way, that moment just kind of stuck out to me because it was one of those things where they were being hunted basically, and she's like, well, let's look at our options. Do you love me? And that's like something somebody says before they do something really stupid, like sacrifice themselves.
Right.
And I was like, wait a second, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You want to hear him say it or whatever, but what would that benefit you right now? Because even you can't defend him, and that's even sad because she's a goddess.
Right.
But,
Maybe she's a useless goddess like Aqua.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Water.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean that point just stuck out to me because I was just like, really,
Yeah. No,
but
I
it
agree
was
with you.
it was the wisest decision, like to go and accept the war game, and potentially buy time. I don't know, like we talked about how much time, but that and losing Lily all of a sudden kind of felt. I don't know. It felt not really redundant, but it just kind of felt like an old, overused thing because we had that in season 1 where she ran back to the familia she was from with the knife, trying to win their approval, and then they just show up and she's instantly like, "Well, I gotta leave." Tell them I don't want to be.
I think I think he did
and
something.
And it kind of seemed like maybe she was hypnotized, but at the same time, I was like, "Wait a second, is this gonna be a continuing plot until they finally?" Free her of the familia or their influence? I don't get that. Like I didn't really care for that, I guess, personally.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Although I did, as soon as I saw that guy though, I did realize that he was the guy that was talking to Apollo's strongest warrior back during the one. I'm fairly certain, because like he's got the glasses, he's got the bluish hair, whatever. I'm assuming that's the same guy, but they were just kind of talking.
We never talked about that too much more since that happened, but we don't really know what exchange went on there. Maybe that's something he brought out was like, hey, I know where your one supporter went. I thought you thought she was dead. Nope, you could have her back and then use her some more. Yeah. Missing out on the daily abuse of someone. I mean, you could have her back.
That's.
Anyway, but anyway, what are your thoughts on the episode?
I mean, I'll give it 1 thumbs up because while I'm kind of angry at just how this whole thing unfolded,
I think it was meant to make you feel that way.
It was meant to exactly. It was meant to make you feel, or make me feel that way at least, and then also just. I could also feel the stress, like, oh my gosh, how's Belle gonna get out of this?
And that's true. Like, there was a constant sense of stress because the stress that he was under was a constant, like, even if we weren't seeing Belle, we were seeing the next setup for him. Like, oh, well, there's some enemies over here. Well, all of his allies are just like, oh, that looks like where Whitehair lives.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I know, right? It's just like,
don't go help him, eyes.
Right. Oh yeah, that was like. See, she's the one I was expecting almost as much as the elf. The elf I was expecting to help them out like just immediately, but like Eyes, I can see her like I can see what was it a Hephaestus or somebody like just like no just stay where you're at because she is part of a familia, but I was definitely waiting for the I keep forgetting her name Ryu I think. But I was expecting her to just jump right in there and just be like, I'll take care of you guys, because she is actually pretty OP.
Oh, the one that was at the maid.
Yes.
Cafe.
Yeah. Or restaurant.
Yeah, I can't think of what it is. Either a restaurant or some kind of
pub or whatever.
Something.
But in any case, she is pretty OP. Like she's got a pretty tragic backstory, but she can handle herself pretty well. So. I mean, since she didn't help him out this episode, I can only assume she's gonna assist them.
Maybe she'll be a part of the training.
Possibly that too. Yeah. I mean, I would actually like to really see her join the familia. Honestly, I mean, maybe that could be leading up to it. I don't know, but Yeah, she would definitely they would definitely benefit from having her on their team despite her previous history. So, but yeah, like I said, one thumbs up just because I was very stressed or very angry about the whole situation and really creeped out by Apollo, but it was a very intense episode, and yeah, I'm just kind of curious to see where things go from here. How did you feel?
Yeah, and I mean, I think because of the fact that they conveyed that stress so well, and really we talked about how I wanted this season to be more fun and adventures in a dungeon.
Right.
It's kind of in the title, but still, I like the shift because you thought it was going to be one way, and it even started off in the first episode like, hey, we're fighting stuff in a dungeon, we're doing great. It went a totally different direction, and I guess to a degree I'm glad, because if they were just going to adventure through in a dungeon the whole entire season, I would have been happy. But this kind of seems like more character growthy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I mean, yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up, maybe 2 thumbs up, because I do enjoy the fact that we're gonna see something a little different. Maybe explore some character backgrounds, some character dynamics between Apollo's family, Familia, and Hestia's, and different things. Maybe you can get some new characters, some different points of views on stuff, and just kind of, I don't know. I guess I enjoy the fact that it didn't fit into the mold that I thought it was going to try to.
Right.
It felt, because sometimes anime says, hey, I'm expected to be this, so that's what I'm going to do. And this one just kind of, so far, has turned it upside down and said, no, that's not actually what we're going to do. So.
Right. One thing I actually want to bring up too before we finish it off, the one priestess or whatever she is, mage, were the one that she gave the prediction of him jumping over the moon to devour the sun. So do you think Belle or whoever,
that's a foreshadowing for this season,
do you think Belle is actually going to kill Apollo?
Ooh.
Not just defeat, but kill him straight out. Because think about this: if he does kill him,
he does have the dagger made by a god,
right,
or knife, or whatever.
Yeah. But if he does kill Apollo, I would assume that would set his entire familia free, which clearly some of them.
Maybe that's what he'll get if he wins, is those 2 girls.
Maybe so. Well, actually, Hestia did say that whoever wins the games gets everything that the other person has. So maybe their familia will grow. Maybe they'll get the mansion.
Ooh,
but I am kind of curious about Apollo, or really the prophecy, because it's kind of implying that Belle is going to kill Apollo. Now, jumping over the moon, not sure what that means per se. It could just mean that maybe they get assistance from the
Smartum, or I don't know, avoid them somehow.
Well, I was gonna say get assistance from the Soma family. Maybe the Soma family or familia, is actually setting up to backstab Apollo, because I'm assuming Apollo is probably a big time player in the city, or in this world, and maybe they think if they get rid of him, there's going to be a power vacuum, and then they can take advantage of that. Possibly, I don't know. Just kind of theorizing here at this point, but. In any case, so I'm just curious to know. So again, if Belle does,
I do like this. That is a pretty extreme, prediction. Maybe.
I mean, it's plausible though. But if Belle does kill Apollo, what would be the consequences of that?
Yeah.
I mean,
because I guess it could potentially happen because Belle does protect Hestia. Like, she could potentially die. So. Why not Apollo? I mean, unless he has some kind of power, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't really see gods and goddesses besides their blessings on their adventures. I've never seen them do anything. So. Yeah,
I mean, there was the Hestia, and I think Hermes went down into the dungeon, and they were pretty much protected the whole time by their party. So, I don't think they have any offensive powers per se, at least, but I don't know. Like I said, if Belle does kill Apollo, would there be consequences for Belle? Would the other gods and goddesses be like, "Whoa, hold on, this guy just took out one of us. That's not cool."
Oh, that's true.
So maybe.
Or maybe would they be happy that he did? Cause
maybe so.
Maybe they don't like that creepy guy anyway.
Right. Well, maybe that's why. What's her name? Gosh, I can't remember. Well, that's why. Maybe that's why that one goddess is like super interested in Belle, because maybe she wants to use him to off the other gods and goddesses. What's her name? But I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm just kind of theorizing. I really don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, that's a good theory. Wow, yeah, that's probably
Freya.
more extreme than I would have even thought.
Freya, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Freya is the name. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Freya. Maybe that's why Freya's super interested in her, in him, because clearly, you know, every time we see her, she's like, "Oh, Belle," you know, not in the creepy way. Well, I guess
kind of plotting every time we see her.
Yeah. Like she's clearly wants him, but not necessarily in the same creepy way that Apollo does, because that's. But yeah, she's clearly got some, you know, gears going. She was actually responsible for, what was it, the Minotaur that was unleashed on the streets, and then so she's, I don't know. I'm just kind of guessing that maybe she's trying to get him to grow so that she can use him as a tool for some nefarious purposes, and I don't know, but. The goddess of love, who's infatuated with Belle's growth. Why? But anyways, so any other final thoughts before we?
I think we covered it pretty well.
All right. So. Well, guys, what did you think about this episode? What do you think about Belle's situation right now? Let us know down in the comments below.
And if you enjoyed our reactions, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep up with our channel, all the content we put out every week. And if you'd like to consider supporting our channel, we have links down below for all that as well. So we'd really appreciate that. And we'll see you in the next episode.